What's up, everyone? Just wanted to hop on here this evening and share a couple thoughts that I had while I was driving today. I was going from one location to another location, and I was listening to a podcast about visualization, and I actually wanted to share a couple of the thoughts that I had around that. And so I apologize, I'm actually going to read from a paper here, but my mind, it runs so fast that it's hard for me to write as fast as I think. So I just wanted to read this so that way I can share what I truly want to share with you guys. And that's really the power of visualization and belief. And most of us aren't aware of the power of visualization and our subconscious mind. And I want to teach you guys a little bit about that so that way you can start to retrain your brain in order to attract and create the things that you want in your own lives. And so everybody has heard of the law of attraction and visualizing what you want to start attracting those circumstances, things, events, whatever it is into your life. But they don't tell you about the second part, and I'm gonna share that with you guys. But like I was saying, visualization is just one part, and our thoughts are actually energy that create invisible force waves that manipulate the external environment around us. And that's where they actually get the term manifestation from. And so Nikola Tesla, he says if you can think of the universe in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, then you will have the keys to the universe. And so we have proven this now with neuroscience and quantum physics. They did a study where they hooked up athletes to brainwave monitors, and they told them to envision running a race. Well, the brain scan actually showed that all those same parts of the brain lit up on that brain scan as if they were running that race. So your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is fake. And so your subconscious is just going to attract to you whatever you tell it. And so, sorry. See, I told you guys should have read from the paper because. So, it doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is fake. Your brain is designed to simplify things and looks for what you tell it is important. So think about the last time you bought a car, or you started noticing more of those cars on the road. Or another example is think about when you're in a loud room and you may hear your name. You instantly perk up and will look around because your subconscious has told you that's what's important to you. And so you will start to notice those things. See, our brains are at any second receiving hundreds of thousands, if not millions of bits of data of information. And so our brain is designed to simplify that and filter out what is important to us and what isn't important to us. But it's up to us to start to tell our subconscious what is important. And so that's how we start to retrain our brain to think about the things that we would like to have instead of the things that we may not necessarily want to attract into our lives. And so this is due to something called the reticular activating system. And so by changing what you focus on, you actually change the opportunities that present themselves to you. And so that is just the law of attraction. But what I want to tell you, the second part that's needed is the power of belief. So everybody's heard the quote, "A vision without action is just a dream." But the thing is, we will never take action unless our beliefs allow us to. See, a great person once said that we will never outrise our identity. And so our identity is just an accumulation of our belief system. Whatever it is that we believe about ourselves, the external world, people around us, it's up to us to change those beliefs and break that through that identity, or otherwise we will never change or never become the person that we want to be. And so I believe that we need both, and so without that belief you will never take action, And we must also be aware what that law is, and that's the law of resonance. See, this is where the body is also in alignment with time and space. And so in order to be in complete alignment, I do believe that you need to be in alignment with both your mind, your body, and your spirituality, or mind, or your conscious, subconscious, superconscious, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Anywhere you look, you can see that there's always typically 3 things to be in alignment with oneself and be a true creator in the world. And that is when you have those 3 things in alignment. So if you are able to do that, and your body, you can get your mind, your body to vibrate at an extremely high rate, then you can create anything that you want. And we have to move our body in congruence with our thoughts and our beliefs. And always remember that love is the highest frequency that we can operate from. And so when we operate both our minds and our bodies from love, we can do great things in this world. So just remember, we are a collection of our unconscious programming and the conscious actions we decide to take. And so any day we can work on changing those 2 things to change our personality. Because our personality is ultimately going to dictate what our personal reality provides to us. So follow me if you guys would like to learn more about how to change your life.